feel anyway. I realize now, no. I see this is something of big turmoil around here, mate. I have to fucking go now. I have to go now. Have my word, mate. I have to save my life, mate. I have to just go. I mean, listen to me. I mean, why am I running for? Right. And does Jesus Christ run for me now? Or Jesus Christ says, does Jesus Christ run from him? Does Jesus Christ run from him, seriously? Or Jesus Christ says, I never run, mate. I never run from him. Or actually now, Jesus Christ says, just a little bit now. I never can run from this guy, mate. I mean, guess what? I'm learning to understand something. If somebody makes you run totally from them, which it's more how he is, mate. I feel that no matter what, that my biological dad can kill me, man. I feel he can kill me because he's even wishing me a happy birthday, mate. I feel that. Or she never wishes me a happy birthday in words, mate. Or she's edging closer to kill me, mate. I want you to see this, man. I want you to see this. I don't know, mate. That's the worst thing that can happen to I. That's the worst thing that can happen to I, mate. I'll brush it now. Brush if he tries. I mean, be ready for him. I mean, be ready for him. I mean, wake up. Wake up to yourself. I mean, wake up to yourself. I can show you something. That Jesus Christ never runs from him. Or Jesus Christ never wants to run away from this guy. Or Jesus Christ says, no, I never run away from him. I'll let him be. I wish I could get myself out of this situation. Which is the worst fucking thing to be with him, mate. Which is the worst thing to be with my biological dad. He's the worst one out there, mate. For me, you know. Which is never the worst one out there for I. Which is never the worst one out there, because there's other psychopaths, or there's other people who do kill people. But I feel that he's edging toward that, mate. I mean, guess what? I feel these alarm signals, man. I feel alarm signals, man. I understand that no matter what, that I want to live my life. I want to understand it's more how I feel, mate. I feel there's no love for words to give me, mate, for my birthday. I mean, do you understand me? I mean, he has no words to give me for my birthday. I love you, man. I mean, that's something where he's showing me here that he's urging me to get the fuck out of here. I mean, I understand that, but Jesus Christ says, hey, look at this situation. I mean, are you able to go? I mean, am I able to go now? I wish I can go now. I can go now, but what am I waiting for now? But never come back. I mean, guess what? I mean, how about that? I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. I have to urge myself to get a 9-to-5 job, man. But that's going into life now. Right there. I mean, good cans, man. I mean, good cans, but never come back. I mean, never come back at this point, and I feel safer. I feel safer, yeah? I mean, what does Jesus Christ do in my situation now? I mean, Jesus Christ says, go now. I mean, go now, but never come back. Never come back to him, and that's it. I mean, never come back in this house ever again, mate. I mean, never come back in this house ever again. Because you can see, that he's urging to kill me, mate. He's urging to kill me, mate. Actually, the money I have, mate, I can see it, mate. I mean, guess what? I feel this, mate. I feel if I talk to him now, I realize that Jesus Christ says, hey, the worst thing that you can do now is to talk to him, mate. And the worst thing that I can do to talk to him is I only. I love you. I focus on understanding now. I'm just learning it. I'm just learning something different. I say, yeah. say Tidesh. No worries. 약간 수에 보소. See now, I say this is something that he tells me that he's going somewhere. I mean, guess what? I feel that I don't know what that I can do. I apologize, bro. I feel terror, man. I feel terror, man. I feel fuck's sake, man. I feel for fuck's sake. I know me, man. I never kill anybody, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, he never did wish me happy birthday. He's telling me in front of my face over here. I mean, guess what? I mean, he's saying, go somewhere else, man. I want to understand something about life, mate. I mean, why am I here, mate? I'm just here, man. I feel fucking that rejection of I, mate. But no, I never feel rejection of I. I feel I lie. I wanna fucking just go, mate. I see a struggle, mate. I see a struggle with $203. I mean, guess what? I have words. I can make money, man. I'm not afraid, man. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I'm better than that. But guess what? I feel I want to go and do better. I want to do better, man. But she never did wish me a happy birthday, man. I never expected him to wish me a happy birthday anymore. He came to say bye, but never to wish me a happy birthday. Huh? What the fuck is that? What the fuck does that mean, mate? That means that he's aware, or she's aware of my birthday, mate. Well, she's fucking totally aware of it, and he never wants to wish me a happy birthday. Huh? But she's saying that slowly he wants to kill me, mate. I'll show you something now. I have to fucking go, mate. I have to go and listen to me. I felt this 1 month ago. And I'd rather go now. I mean, guess what? That's the way it is, huh? I mean, no, wait. I feel Jesus Christ can show me now that he just goes off. I get the portable speaker and get the suitcase. Get the shoulder bag and just go, mate. I just go now. All the way there and book. We just walk in there, yeah? We just walk in. And that'd be it, mate. I feel safer, but no return, mate. And then what? Whereas then I just go and do what I need to do, mate. I go Cairns. But guess what? I mean, that's running away again. So it's either that or never run away and just go work on 9 to 5. Or should Jesus Christ says over here, nah. Or should just go 9 to 5, mate. And just work 9 to 5 and go to Q Space Hotel. I can do that. But guess what? Come on, man. I mean, that's a hard life. Yeah. That's a hard life, mate. I'm running away, man. Or where's the easiest stuff, though? Right here. Or Jesus Christ says right here, yeah? Jesus Christ says, let him kill you, mate. When Jesus Christ says, hey, I mean, if you're unable to live the best life, mate, I mean, I'm unable to live the best life, but Jesus Christ says, if something happens where he does that, I mean, guess what? When Jesus Christ is never saying that. When Jesus Christ is saying that the easiest lifestyle is just to be here. But if you are running away from freedom, then what is the point of living? I'm free here. I'm free. If he wants to kill me in my freedom, then so be it, mate. Otherwise, anything else is tougher for me to do, mate. I mean, it's tougher for me to go that way in life. That's my happy birthday. But she's saying happy birthday to me by saying he's going somewhere else. He's never saying the words to me. I expect I only, but this is the easiest life I have, mate. I mean, why do I want? I mean, why do I want? I guess what? I mean, why do I even want to run away from the easiest lifestyle I can have? I mean, do you understand? I don't want to run from the easiest lifestyle, mate. But if he tries anything, man, I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure that I pound his face in. I mean, don't trust myself to punch it on with him. I'll say, yeah, I can be ready for him, mate. I can fucking lock that door, mate. So do that now. Do that now. Oh, I'll lock that door, mate. I say, now this is the thing, mate. I mean, if you have to do this, mate, I mean, it's like a prison, isn't it? Whereas, although, guess what? Now that's what I have to do, mate. I have to do that. I want to fucking do that because I'd be ready for him, mate. I'd be ready for him. And guess what? I mean, that's more freedom for me. There's a fucking freedom of change, man. I know what to do, man, but that's the thing, mate. I feel that I'm doing I'm having the easiest lifestyle here. I ran away from before. I ran away before from the easiest lifestyle. But what was easier for me? I mean, was it easier for me to run away from him before to Eastwood? To all those places? Actually, yeah. Actually, it was actually easier for me, huh? Actually, that was easier for me to do. But guess what? Well, yeah. And it was easier for me to go around Australia than rather to be in this house. Actually, it's an easier road, huh? That's an easier road, huh? I guess what? I mean, that's the best road. That's the best road for me. I mean, guess what? I mean, I'm never fucking lying about my words here. I want to understand something, mate. I never wish him a happy birthday either. I never wish him a happy birthday anymore. Huh. I'll give up. Actually, karmic reaction, mate. I also understand that this here can go hell. I mean, how does this go, mate? All I do is I move the fucking bed here and I sleep, mate. And he can never fucking enter my fucking bedroom, mate. Whereas also, listen to me. I feel this way, really. When Jesus Christ says this, when Jesus Christ says, do it. I mean, do it. I feel safer, man. I feel much safer doing this. At least this thing may prevent him a little bit. And this actually may prevent him a little bit to kill me, man. Actually, nobody can kill me, man. Make sure of it. Let's look at this, huh? That's how it is, man. I don't fucking feel this way, mate. Look at this. Yeah, fuck your dad. I mean, fuck your dad. Stałeś szpiczko. Marco. I get a fucking knife, mate. Get a fucking knife now. I'm fighting with a knife, mate. I said, motherfucker. I fucking stab him, really. I really stab him, mate. I fucking stab him, mate. I really fucking stab him this time. I said, motherfucker ain't killing me, mate. I have a knife out here. I have a fucking knife. I mean, do you understand me? And my knife is going to be in my bed somewhere. If this motherfucker of my biological dad wants to kill me, I have a fucking knife. I say, come on, motherfucker. I fucking kill you. I fucking kill you. I fucking kill you. You understand? And you wanna fucking fight me? I fucking kill you. Bitch. You understand me? I want to feel safe around my life. I have fucking power now. I never want to fucking run anymore. I fucking kill him, mate. I killed my father. But I never killed my father, mate. I never killed my father, mate. Or if he wants to kill me, I make sure I fucking injure him, mate. I injure him in the gut. Or should I fucking stab him where? I mean, where should I stab him? I never stab him, mate. But if that fucking moment comes, I have to stab him in the gut, mate. I have to stab him in the gut. Because at least he can survive it, mate. And that's what it is, mate. Well, she's come to this point in my life, mate, where I have to fucking get a draw and I have to draw a knife, mate. I never feel afraid of him, mate. I'm ready for him, mate. I'm ready for him now. I look like a killer, mate. I look like a killer with this knife, mate. Fortunately, please. Fortunately, if that happens, fortunately, they understand me. They fucking understand me, mate. Fortunately, guess what? Fortunately, if he shows a knife at me like this, I mean, get the knife and kill him. I mean, never kill him. Never kill him. I mean, get the knife and be ready for him, mate. I say, get the fucking phone call, mate, and call the cops, mate, right away. And never fucking let him in the door, mate. And just fucking go like this. I fucking kill you. I fucking like this. I fucking kill you. I fucking kill you. I mean, you want to fucking come out to me? I mean, guess what? I'm approaching because I have a nice and beautiful house over here. I'm understanding this. I put this here, and he can never fucking get into my room, mate. I mean, look at this. If he opens the door, if he tries to open the door, then this fucking chair, this chair fucking hits the. This chair altogether hits the actual thing, man. This chair hits the actual door. You understand? And then guess what? I fucking care. Come here. I fucking slap ya. I fucking kill ya. I say, now you're going to fucking get it. I call the cops. I say, please. Please come to my house over here. I have my biological dad who wants to kill me. And I have a knife right here, ready to stab him. I have a knife over here, ready to stab him. But nobody's killing me. And nobody's going to kill I, because everything's the word I. I understand. I understand this fucking situation. I say, come here. I say, fuck you up. I'm feeling safer now. I feel safe, man. This is a knife. This is a knife, huh? But I have to do this, guys. I have to do this around my biological dad, mate. But I can sleep peacefully now. I can fucking sleep peacefully, mate. See, my biological grandfather can understand me, mate. Whereas my biological father, there's my biological grandfather's here with me. And he can understand this, mate. I have to do this, man. I have to have a knife with me in my biological dad's house. I have to make sure they understand that in daytime, I feel that he never can get to me, but in the nighttime, especially in the nighttime, he's more willing to in the nighttime, mate. Fortunately, now in my room, I want to fucking show him this now. Fortunately, guess what? I have a knife ready for him. Everywhere I go in the house, mate, there's a knife with me. There's a knife with me always, mate. I have to leave him as soon as possible, man. I don't want to come back here, and I don't want to fucking show him my kids. I don't show him anything of I in my life. I don't know I only. Show I only. I never show them anything, mate. But she never deserves my kids, mate. I deserve kids. Or he never ever touches my kids in my life. I promise you, he never touches my kids in my life, because this is the moment I'm telling you right now. And that's why, mate, I never touch. I'll show you something. Because my biological dad is going to die without grandchildren. That's why. I understand? Because I have to get a knife at him like this. Because I feel afraid that he may even kill my children. I feel afraid that he may kill my children too. I never want to allow that to happen. I never want to fucking allow that to happen. I hope he fucking dies real soon, mate. I understand that. I see everything is the word I, mate. I apologize, my biological grandfather. I'll never be. I have grandchildren. I deserve grandchildren. But that guy, no. That guy never deserves grandchildren, mate. Because look at me. Do you believe he deserves grandchildren? Or should fuck no. I'm telling you right now, mate. Or she never deserves grandchildren, mate. But this time, I was going to stab him when I was 5 years of age, and around 5 years of age. I was going to stab him for throwing down my mum. But this time, I promise you, I hope I never stab him. But this time, I fucking stabbed him a few times, and it won't, mate. I stabbed him one time, and I kick him, and I fucking move, I run. I never try to stab him a few times. I stab him one time, and make sure they understand it's much more how I feel that he can never get to me, mate. And now I have powerful weapon. I have a fucking powerful weapon. And he understands that now. And be careful, mate. Say fuck off over there. But guess what? If I show him a knife now, now, guess what? There's a big difference, mate. Because if I show him this knife, now he's going to come and get me. Now he comes and gets me, mate. With the knife. But I feel that the knife right now is something that urges him to do it. And the knife is something that urges him to do it. I want to show you this. Right now, he has no, let's say, results upon him getting the knife. But if he sees me having a knife and I point it at him and just, if I say, be careful, mate. Now he wants to get this knife to kill me. That's a lead on. That's a lead on. But guess what? I want to have a knife around here somewhere anyway. I never want to show him this knife. I never want to show it to him. Understand? I don't want to get to that point. I don't want to get to the point that I have to show them the knife. I don't want to get to the point where I have to show him the knife like this and be careful, mate, and fuck off over there. I don't want to tell him that. I don't want to get to that point. Because otherwise it leads him into it. Then he may go away. But then he understands me now. And then he's thinking about that all night long. Then he's thinking about that all night long. And eventually he wants to do it. Eventually he wants to do it. Because of how I treat him in this way. Understand? Because I treat him in that kind of way where I tell him with the knife to fuck off. And because of that, that's why he wants to kill me, because he gave me a lot. And he gave me so much. He has a lot of misery. But then when he sees that, then he wants to actually kill me, man. I can see it. But now, I move on, man. I feel that no matter what, that he can draw a knife at me, man. Right now, there is a possibility that he can. But it's a low risk. It's a low risk to draw a knife at me, right? But I keep the fucking knife with me, man. I keep the knife with me. I feel unsafe around him, mate. Guess what? Why? Guess what? It's more how I feel, man. I never kill him. I never want to kill him. I can enter his bedroom and fucking boom, 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 and fucking stab him. I can just imagine. One stab in a knife into the throat. I never want to do that, mate. But he's given me so much, man. But my bullshit that gave me freedom in other ways, man. But he can also take away my life, mate. But guess what? How do I feel now? When I have a fucking knife with me now. When you have a knife with you, and you have a knife with all, if you have a knife with you or a gun with you, or something, then nobody wants to fuck with you anymore. Then you're totally safe, mate. But I have to exert a weapon on him to feel safer, mate. I have to exert a weapon at my biological dad to feel safer. I have to have insurance, yeah? And that's what that is, mate. Or is this fucking butcher knife, mate? Makes me fucking feel safe, man. In the house. Guess what? That's what I'm saying. Those words never came out. And that's why I have to fucking get the knife. I'm ready for him now. And he never gave me the words of happy birthday. And it's been over 24 hours, man. And he's seen me already. And he never gave me the words of happy birthday. So I have to get the knife. I have to get the fucking knife right now. If that happens to you, then get the knife. Because those family members never fucking love you like you believe. They never fucking love you like you believe, mate. I never fucking wish you happy birthday with words. You understand? They never love you like you believe, mate. Actually, now I just want to see this, man. I'm all struck, bro. I think Jesus Christ is with me. Actually, Jesus Christ have to pull out a knife like this. But Jesus Christ says that he never wants to pull out a knife like this, like I am doing. Actually, Jesus Christ says, get rid of the knife, mate. And Jesus Christ says, get rid of the knife. And guess what? And Jesus Christ says, listen. And Jesus Christ says, because I have the knife like this, it's more like a nunchucks, yeah? Jesus Christ says, does he pull out, does Jesus Christ pull out the nunchucks of people? So Jesus Christ says, Jesus Christ says, no. You understand? Jesus Christ says, I'm totally free, regardless. Never be afraid, Jesus Christ says. And Jesus Christ says, never be afraid of him. What is it? Jesus Christ says, never get to the point where you have to exert a weapon on somebody. You understand? When Jesus Christ says, never go the way of violence. Because violence begets violence. You understand? Who's more dangerous right now? Is it I or my boss or dad? And I ask Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ says that he's more dangerous. He's more dangerous than me. That's why I went to get the knife, mate. You understand? There's an insurance policy. Jesus Christ says, I understand you. But that's why I want to live life. That's why I get the knife. I get the knife because I want to live life. Jesus Christ says, I understand you. But Jesus Christ himself says that he never gets the knife. Because he wants to, cause violence in the first place. And he never hits back either. And he never hits back, but he leaves the situation as soon as possible. So that's what I have to do, mate. I have to leave the situation as soon as possible. I never kill you. I never kill Jesus Christ. I never kill anybody. Do you understand? I want to ask Jesus Christ. Does he, for example, if he has kids, does he bring kids to my biological dad? Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. Jesus Christ says that because he understands my situation, I feel Jesus Christ says that he'd rather go the way of word I. Jesus Christ says, hey, listen, it's more how I feel. Jesus Christ says that he does exactly the same as I in this situation. Because it's a different situation, yeah? I feel that I feel safer like this. But I catch him out this way. I ask Jesus Christ, shall I catch him out like this? Jesus Christ says, catch him out this way. I catch him out this way and he's like a rat, mate. And if he tries to come in the night time to fucking stab me, mate, there's a fucking brick right here in front of the fucking door. That where he moves the door and it fucking suddenly goes boop. And suddenly never opens really. But then if he tries to fucking push the door open like this, then he lands into a chair and the chair lands into the bedside table and now the door is stuck. And now I say, what do you want? And then I can see him straight away through the door, mate. And then I can get the knife. I get the knife and I say, be careful, mate. I call the coppers now. I call the coppers. I don't know. But it's a win for me. And if he comes closer and closer, I stab him. He comes closer to me. If he's truly trying to kill me, I kill him first. I kill him first before he kills me. Mate. Understand? For sure, I take away his life before he takes away my life. For sure, if he gets to that stage, then I can do it. I win the fight. I win that violent fight, mate. I win the war too. I win the war between us. I never want to get to that stage, man. I understand how this audio production is, man. But guess what, bro? That's life, mate. Why? Do you believe? Guess what? Imagine Jesus Christ having to do this to him. Imagine Jesus Christ having to get to this point, man. How do you feel about Jesus Christ? I can say you have compassion, yeah. But Jesus Christ never even wants to be in that situation, either. I don't want to be in this fucking situation. I never want to fucking draw a knife at you because you may kill me, for fuck's sake. I never want to draw a knife at you at all. I never want to draw it. I never want to fucking kill him. I never want to drive this fucking knife into his gut after 28 years of him giving me money and giving me words and all this shit. I never want to do it, man. But if he forces me to do it, mate, I fucking do it. I never want to draw a knife at your little kid either. But if your kid forces me to, and he tries to take my life away, then I fucking kill your kid first, mate. I mean, if your kid tries to kill me first, then I'll kill him first. I mean, you understand? And that's how I feel, mate. And I mean, what do you have to say about that? I mean, if your kid and your little baby, in terms of just born, I mean, your little baby's just born today, but tries to kill me first, I kill him first. I kill her first, even if she's a little baby. I mean, even if they're a little baby, mate. I promise you. I mean, I feel compassion too, yeah? I have compassion for you. I expect you to kill my kids if they try to kill you first. I expect you to kill them first, mate. But guess what? I never want you to kill them unless they try to kill you first, mate. I never want you to kill them unless they try to kill you first, mate. I'm teaching my kids the best way to never even try to kill you first, man. In a sense, so that's the thing, man. I have compassion. I have compassion, yeah? I don't want to kill anybody, man. But if your son or daughter has to draw a knife at you, like I have to do it for my biological dad, so I can feel safer, mate, then guess what? Then you have to fucking have better parenting. I mean, you have to be a better parent. You understand? I mean, never get to that point when your kids have to fucking draw a knife at you, like I do. I never draw a knife at you, but I mean, he has bad parenting, mate. That's bad parenting because look, you understand? I have to draw a knife at him, mate. I mean, oh well. I mean, guess what? At least I'm safe at fucking night time. I'm safe now. So draw a weapon at your parents in a way that, you know, draw a weapon at your parents. I mean, draw a weapon like a butcher knife or some shit. Or a gun. I mean, guess what? I mean, never get yourself a gun. I never get myself a gun. I have a knife here. I have a knife here. I'm about to get myself nunchucks very soon. And guess what? I mean, they make nunchucks illegal, but the knife is here, mate. And the butcher knife is never illegal, huh? I mean, how the fuck is a butcher knife never illegal, but the nunchucks is illegal? The nunchucks never kills a soul, mate. I mean, the nunchucks can never kill you, mate. And I mean, nunchucks can never kill you, but a butcher knife can kill you. I mean, why isn't butcher knives fucking illegal, mate? You gotta ask yourself the question. Or they're fucking idiots, mate. They're fucking idiots, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, just let it be that way. Now, what you need to do is understand that for myself now, I at least feel safe. But now, draw a weapon and keep a weapon on you somewhere if you feel unsafe with the people you're around. And just have a weapon with you and make sure that you catch them like a rat. Just like I can catch my biological dad like a rat at night time while I'm sleeping, mate. I can catch him and I can call the coppers right away. Because the door never opens, mate, while I'm in the room. And I can call the coppers right away, mate. I mean, guess what? Whereas over here in the room, I want to make sure I do something, mate. I lock the door. I say, I'll come out, I'll see you very soon. But I never open that door if he knocks. Because if I open the door, I mean, he can just barge in and fucking kill me, mate. I make sure I lock the door, mate. But that door, he can never fucking do anything. And if he tries to fucking, let's say, pound the door open, oof, I start to fucking, I make sure I open the window over there. I make sure the window's open. I just fucking fly out, mate. I mean, that's another tactic. I'd rather do that, mate. I'd rather never even have to draw the fucking knife at him there. I just open the fucking window there and just jump out and move on. I get my phone and move on, mate. You understand? Which that's a smart tactic there. But here, I understand that I have a window here too. I have a fucking window here too. I guess what I'm pushing now here in my bedroom, I'm safe with the knife. I'm safe with the knife, mate. But guess what? The window's right here. I'm safe with the knife anyway. I keep the knife here. I open the fucking window, I jump out and I go, mate. I never even want to be in the fucking room, mate, at all. I never even want to be in the room if he's around here. I never want to get to a violent fight with him at all. So I jump out the window. And Russia, Jesus Christ does that too. Russia, Jesus Christ has a knife with him, but jumps out the window quicker. Russia, as soon as he tries to do something, Russia, just fucking get the phone and jump out the window, mate. And jump out the window instead. And that's so much better for me. And I never have to withdraw a weapon at him. I mean, never even get to the point where you have to kill him, mate. We never get to the point where you have to kill them. I mean, never get to the point where you have to stab them or hurt them with possession or some shit. We never get to the point where you have to stab them or kill them or shoot them or fucking hit them with anything. You just fucking jump out the windows, man. Really quickly. I feel much safer now. What's the chances that he can kill me now? Well, now, the chances are that if I go to the kitchen, and he comes in the kitchen, and now here, he's toe to toe with me. And if he reaches for the fucking thing, I fucking have to attack him. Say, oh, and this is something where he can get me, man. And he can get me here, but guess what? Or is that something where I understand I use my legs? I kick him quickly. But guess what? I mean, is he reaching for the fucking knife to kill me? Or is he reaching for a knife to do something? And what's happening here? That's a confusion, yeah? But how can I avoid that? Make sure as soon as he comes in the kitchen, I can move away. I move away from the kitchen if he comes in the kitchen. I never want to be in the kitchen when he's in the kitchen. And that's how I avoid that situation. And that's it. First, then, he can also catch me out where else? First, that's it. First, now, in that fucking living room, first there, first, there's a small chance as well that you can get the knife somewhere from that fucking couch somewhere and fucking do it. But guess what? And this is more a small risk here. But what I do here is the only time you can catch me here is when I'm walking left and right. And what I can do here is let that be. I'm safe here. And why am I safe here? I feel I can do something with I have a frying pan. I have a frying pan. I have a frying pan as my actual weapon. And I go fucking boom across the head, mate, before he even fucking does anything. You know? I can do that. I feel safe in the living room. I see it around in the corridors here. Actually, there's no chance he can kill me here. Actually, in the toilet. Actually, now coming out of the toilet. Actually, that's something where I understand something here. Actually, this is silence over here. Actually, silence over here. I mean, he never can do this. Actually, he can kill us. I'm pretty sure people who will kill us can never be in the silence waiting to kill you, mate. You understand? But look at that. Actually, I understand that. Ask Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ says, no. Actually, they can never be in silence waiting to kill you, mate. I see Michael Myers over here. That's the biggest fucking lie, mate, I've ever seen in my life. I see Michael Myers is that Halloween film. And what happens is also Jason. And they're fucking like waiting in silence to kill you. That's the biggest silence. Because that is the biggest fucking lie I've ever seen. So guess what? I asked Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ says, that's the biggest lie, man. First of all, Jesus Christ, yeah. I say, yeah. Or should they make it look like that a serial killer is at nighttime and watching you at nighttime somewhere with a knife? That they're trying to wait to kill you or some shit. Or should a killer never waits to kill you, man? Or should killers never wait to kill you in the nighttime or in the daytime? I mean, they never stand in the middle of the road with a fucking knife like this, looking scary and shit. But should killers never do that? Understand? I mean, killers are people who go after you right away. I mean, killers want to kill you. I mean, they don't want to fucking stand around like a fucking idiot with a knife, looking scary. I mean, that's so stupid, yeah? Now, they never expose that, mate. So guess what? I expose that to you now. Killers come after your ass, man. When they fucking come into your house and kick the door down, boom, 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 and they fucking kill you. There's no fucking waiting like a fucking idiot, mate. I fucking was watching Freddy Krueger and fucking Jason, fucking Halloween and shit. And fucking, I see fucking Michael Myers walking down the steps very slowly, man. It's fucking very slow to kill people, mate. And for fuck's sake, mate. And killers are fucking fast to kill, mate. And killers are quick to kill something. I mean, you can never kill slowly, mate. You have to kill. I mean, you have to kill quickly, mate. You understand? I mean, if you need to kill somebody, then you have to kill them quickly. I never kill all. I never kill anything quickly. I never kill anything, mate. I feel God's with me over here. I never kill anything, but I still keep this knife with me in the nice and beautiful way of life over here. So I'll go this way. I'll go through the window, mate. Bro, she's never getting to me, mate. Bro, she's never getting to me, man. I mean, what can I say, man? I feel safe now. Brush in his bedroom, brush in, no. Brush now he's safe, mate. I have to fucking withdraw the weapon. And now guess what? I have to withdraw the weapon at any time to feel safer, to really orchestrate around myself and around that house or around those people, to never find myself in those situations where they can kill me. And I always do that now. I withdraw a weapon just to teach myself, how can I get away from them altogether throughout the house, or throughout the area, or throughout the world. So I never fucking go around just where they go. So I can go and avoid the whole situation. So I make sure I'm doing better. What do you say? I make sure that no matter what, I'm planning always to feel safer. So as soon as I never feel safe, or where I have to run away from freedom, or the easiest lifestyle, I withdraw the weapon. I get the weapon. I mean, if you never give me freedom, I get the weapon. I mean, if you never give me weapon, brush, listen. If you never give me freedom in life, I get the weapon, right? Brush, nobody can give you freedom. Listen to me. Nobody can give you freedom. But if I feel afraid of you, I never feel afraid of you. I get the fucking knife to never feel afraid of you, mate. I will draw a weapon to never fucking feel afraid of you anymore. You understand? And yeah. Or if somebody has to be feeling afraid of you, then they have to get a weapon to feel safer around you. You understand? But that's it. Or that's what I'm saying. So get a weapon if you feel afraid of those people around you. Now you fucking feel safe. And that's your insurance policy. That if they fucking come and kill you or some shit, you can kill them first, mate. I mean, you can kill them first. I'd rather live life, mate. But guess what? I never want anybody to die. But Jesus Christ himself never tries to kill people. But myself, I never try to kill people either. I just want you to understand that. I never want you to kill first anybody. I never want you to kill anybody first. I never want you to get to that situation. But Jesus Christ never tries to even kill them, even if they try to kill him. Understand? And I beg you please to understand that. I never even try to go to that situation. I never try to get that. I never try to achieve that goal of me stabbing someone to get away from them. I never try to get to that scenario. I try to get away from it as soon as possible. But if I stab someone one time, I make sure to kick them and fucking jump out the window and I fucking run. And then I call the cops. I never try to fucking kill them. I never try to kill them, and it's never the way to kill people. But if you want to stab him or her in the gut or somewhere to fucking run away to self-defend, then you can. I mean, you can. But call the cops and say, this man did attack me. I had to stab him to run out the window because I can see it. I had to break the window for fuck's sake to get out the window. And now they can see the truth, yeah? And the truth is in the words of the actions, mate. And then they say, hey, no worries, mate. And this man over here. I mean, they say, this man over here tries to kill him. But nobody tries to kill I, mate. But guess what? I mean, every single day, learn this. I'm better than that. And so what I do is, if I have to feel afraid of anybody, then I withdraw the fucking knife. I'm never afraid of I never feel afraid of anybody because I can withdraw a weapon. I can withdraw a weapon at those people, and now I never feel afraid of them anymore. I never feel afraid of you. I mean, if you are trying to, let's say, get unsafe for me, and if I realize if I feel unsafe around you, I get that fucking knife, and I'm ready for you, bitch. Otherwise, if I'm ready to do anything, I never kill you. Or else I never feel unsafe around you because I always have a weapon. I have a weapon always with me and I never fucking feel safe. I feel safe. I never feel afraid of anything anymore because I have a weapon with me. I have a weapon with me always now. I feel safer now. I feel safer with a weapon and walking with my shoulder bag to have nunchucks in my fucking bag. Understand? I have nunchucks in my bag. But how do I use my nunchucks? I make sure you understand that now I never go backwards, mate. But guess what? Whereas if I go backwards with the nunchucks, say fuck no. And just stand still. And now if somebody withdraws a weapon, just go boom, fucking hit, boom, and fucking hit him in the head, mate. And hit him in the head, and just understand straight away that you wanna understand that if they have friends around town who are trying to fucking hit you too, then fucking slap them too. And guess what? I'm gonna be that way. Or so easy. Or sure the police are gonna say, why were you hitting them? Or they'll fucking pulling up a knife at me, mate. This guy was fucking attacking me, or else I fucking had 4 of them attacking me, man. I had to fucking defend myself. Or that's it, yeah? Or but if you get the knife, and they come at you, if they get to you with a knife, and they try to stab you, but you stab them first, and then another person tries to attack you, and you stab them again, and another tries to attack you, and you stab them again, or now they're on the floor, and what are you doing now? And drop the knife. And drop the knife, mate. And drop the knife, and guess what? And let it be that way. But now you have witnesses, at least, mate. And that's it. But witnesses are going to say, nah, and they were attacking this guy who has a knife, mate. And then the police are going to say, why did you have a knife in the first place? And you say, I fucking have to keep it for this kind of situation where fucking people may attack me. Or the police are going to say, oh, you're very close to fucking prison, mate. Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm very Russian. That's an honest situation. Which is an honest situation, mate. Russian, although the police is over here charging you, mate. When the police wants to charge you for what you've done. Russian, why? Because you fucking did stab them, mate. And guess what? I love why. Russia, guess what? I want you to see this. Russia, the police charges you anyway. When the police charges you anyway, even if they fucking did attack you, mate. I can see it. I mean, why is that? Because why were you around carrying a knife? And why were you around carrying a knife? And that's what did happen to Lil Wayne. And that's exactly what did happen to Lil Wayne, mate. When Lil Wayne was around fucking carrying a gun. And they said, why did you carry a gun around you? I mean, guess what? I mean, I realize now, because you have possession of arms on you while you're fucking walking somewhere, actually now, they want to put you in prison for that. Because that's the law. And the law is never carry any weapons on you. And that's the law, and they follow the law, mate. When they say, I mean, you can imagine this. You can imagine everybody walking around with knives now in life. And if you appear to attack them, they just stab you, and they just say, hey, he did attack me first. And where's the evidence? And where's the evidence to support that they did attack you, mate? And where are the witnesses too? And where are the witnesses? You understand? And that's why they make it a law to never even carry a fucking weapon on you. And nunchucks, actually nunchucks is something different, but guess what? Actually, even nunchucks. If you carry nunchucks with you somewhere, and they say, why did you carry a weapon with you? And they say it's illegal around here to carry a fucking nunchucks with you. Actually, yeah. And that's why they said to me that Western Australia is the only one that can carry nunchucks around. And what do you do now? You never carry a weapon with you at all. You never even carry nunchucks with you, mate. And guess what, bro? She is, mate. Because they never care. But guess what, bro? Listen to me. It's a possession of arms where you can hurt somebody with it. And they fucking tell you in the statement, just never carry this around with you. Otherwise, it's prison time, mate. Even with nunchucks, I mean, they never care, mate. But they never care even if they attack you. Or even if those people attack you and you're defending with yourself. Or you look like a hero, but yes. I mean, you look like a hero and you're defending yourself and you're like, but then police comes and says you are forbidden to do that. But you never guess what? You're never forbidden to do that. But they're trying to govern you and they're trying to tell you what to do. Understand? And they're trying to tell you what to do. And it's like that for them as well. And the law, the police station and the government says, hey, Russia, law is even for the police. The police are unable to carry a firearm or whatever as a civilian. As a police member, as a police, they're the ones who have the guns and they're the ones who have the weapons, right? Because they are the police. And without the police, mate, then everybody's carrying guns with them. Without the police, then it's all criminals around town. So the police is here stepping in saying, hey, we're in charge, we're the government, but we are going to help you. We are going to save your life. We are going to jump in the fight for you. Because we have weapons, at least. In a sense, so be the one who never has to carry a weapon around you. even nunchucks, mate. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. And never get to the point where you have to carry a gun or fucking carry any weapons on you anywhere. And never get to the point where you have to carry weapons anymore. I had a fucking weapon with me on Cairns day over there, and that's something that people in terms of the police can see me. That if I did draw that fucking weapon at people, which now I look like that killer, mate. I'm never a killer though. I never look like that killer anymore. I'm never a killer. I never did kill anybody. I never look like a killer. But if you would draw a butcher knife, someone on the street at night in Cairns, and people are watching you and you have a fucking butcher knife and you're looking at them, or you look like some fucking kind of killer or some shit. I said, I'm not a killer. But then they run to the police and say, that guy has a butcher knife. Wait, for fuck's sake. I mean, you understand? And then they fucking put the gun at you and they say, drop the weapon. And they say, I'm going to tell you, drop the weapon. If you never drop the weapon, they go boom, 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 and then fucking shoot you, man. I mean, yeah, they fucking tell you to drop the weapon. I mean, they're telling you what to do. I mean, yes, they're telling you what to do, mate. And they're saying that somebody's more important than you in that situation. When they're telling you that somebody's more important than you, and said, bro, yeah. Bro, that's the worst thing, yeah? This is the worst thing for the police to tell you. To drop the weapon. It's the fucking worst thing, man. Because they never trust you. When they never trust you in that situation. So never get to that situation. Never get to that situation in the first place, mate. And now they trust you. And they trust you more this way. When they never have to tell you that. I mean, they trust you always more in that situation. So what you understand now is move on, mate. And now, never ever try to stab anyone. Never ever try to hit anyone physically with a fucking baseball bat or anything, mate. Because that's prison time, I promise you. I mean, regardless, if you hit somebody with a weapon, then what happens is, it's prison time. And now, listen to me, now, to fight with your hands. Now, police say over here that there's no arrest here. To fight with your hands only, mate. I mean, go ahead and fucking fight with your hands then. But what I do with my hands is now, listen to me. I pull back, man. I pull back as much as I can. I pull back as much as I can. Understand? And as I pull back. I say, hey, I don't want to fight. I pull back. And eventually, I have to fight, mate. I have to fight eventually if they fucking keep running after me. If they keep running after me, and then if they fucking put me in a corner somewhere, now I have to fight, mate. And now I fucking do. And I fucking break their arms and legs. Boom, boom. And then the police says, what the fuck did you do to these people over here? I mean, why the fuck did you go and break their legs, man? And the fucking eye, mate. I mean, what the fuck is the eye, mate? I mean, you fucking pulled the eye out from them. I say, I apologize, sir, but they fucking did attack me. And where's your witnesses? First, the witnesses are in here. I want to get the numbers. Get the witnesses' numbers. And get all the numbers right away on the scene. And anybody who's at the scene of your fucking fight or violent type of act or any kind of violence that you may be in, then fucking get the number and say, hey, I want to get your number so I can contact you if the police need a witness. I need some witnesses. You're here. Let me get your number. Go to witnesses around town and get the fucking nice and beautiful witness who's around the area of that kind of violent fight that you may be in. And witnesses or people who have seen you, just get their fucking number right away before the coppers come. So you have fucking 10 witnesses who are saying that these 3 people or 4 people who may have been attacking you. You must understand. Then the police say, hey, you just say to the police, I have 4 witnesses here that say these people did start me first, mate. For sure, I'm doing better than that, though. But guess what, bro? Then the police say, you are? They go to those people, mate, because you're the one who has witnesses, but they have no witnesses, mate. They have no witnesses, so get yourself a witness, yeah? If you're in the area of violence and it's on you, then get the witnesses to watch you and go up to them and say, witnesses, please. And some witnesses. And just get their number. Get the number. Make sure the police calls them. That's it. That's a self-defense tactic, and that's self-defense. That's a self-defense removal. There's a removal. That's a self-defense way of life, mate. So I mean to say that's a self-defense maneuver. In a sense, so guess what? I mean, every single day now, I'm more aware about all that. But you must understand that now, since I'm understanding this, I'm understanding that people do attack you for showing the finger. There's showing the middle finger, and they attack you in silence, mate. They're ready to kill you. I had that in Cairns, mate. I showed this guy the middle finger, and guess what? I just move on, man. I showed them all the middle finger, and then fucking 3 of them tried to attack me in the silence, mate. I mean, imagine me pointing to your little kid a rude finger. I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like you want to kill me now because I've done that? Or so that's what they feel. I mean, they feel they want to kill my life now. I mean, for fuck's sake, I just point a rude finger at you. I mean, it's a rude finger, but it's never a rude finger. Or should I just point one finger at you, for fuck's sake? And now they want to take away my life, mate. I mean, understand? I mean, never be that guy. I never be that woman, please. I mean, yes, I mean, who cares? I mean, yes, it's just a fucking finger at your kid, mate. I'll show my dick to your kid. I mean, how do you feel now? How the fuck do you feel now? I mean, do you want to kill me? I mean, do you want to murder me because your kid sees my dick? I mean, your kid's eventually going to watch pornography as well. He's going to see many dicks. And your little girl is going to watch many dicks, mate. And, I mean, your little girl is going to fuck many guys out there, mate. You understand? When your little girl may fuck many guys, mate, out there. They may fuck your little baby girl in the asshole, mate. When they may fuck her and treat her like fucking shit, mate. I mean, they do it to other people too. I hope it never happens to you. I hope your daughter and son never get into violent acts or fucking pornography and prostitution and shit. I mean, make sure you're a better parent. Because those fucking women who go prostituting and escorts, well, it's because they have parents who fucking make them do it. In a way of fucking habits. But listen. If they have better habits, listen. Nobody's making them do it. It's a fucking woman who grew up, those women who are fucking escorts and prostitutes grow up watching their father and mother in a way that their father and mother never teach them better. Their father and mother can never teach them that. Understand? But they teach themselves. But it's because if you have bad parenting in life, then guess what? You have to have good parenting. What you need to do in life is understand that if your little daughter or son grows up around drug addicts, then your son becomes a drug addict. Or your daughter becomes a drug addict. But never become drug addicts, man. Make sure your son and daughter never become drug addicts like you may be. You may be a drug addict. And if you want a kid, then your kid may become a drug addict just like you. Or if your mum or dad is an escort or a prostitute, then if your little daughter and son grows up watching you, then fucking guess what? Then your little son and daughter becomes a prostitute too. You understand? But are all escorts and prostitutes equal with their parents in terms of habits? Fuck that. Some parents are fucking good parents. In terms of they have good habits to some degree, and then nothing like a prostitute, and then nothing like an escort, but their daughter fucking becomes an escort. But why is that? To some degree, the parents involve her in that. To some degree, yeah? To some degree, the information of those parents lead the child to become a fucking escort, mate. Yeah. All those escorts and prostitutes have parents who have the information for her to do so. Understand? Yeah. All those parents have that fucking information to tell the child, go as an escort for fuck's sake. Fuck off out of my house. And they tell them, yeah? And then fucking escort goes, and that woman fucking goes and says, I have to give up pussy to fucking get some money around here. Understand? I'm just the word I just have the word I. But it's because of the parents too, because of their information. And their information leads her into fucking that. Those escorts and prostitutes out there and all that leads them to go because of the people around them with the information, mate. It's because it's the whole picture, yeah? It's never just the parents. It's also the picture it's also the people they hang around with as well. The fucking whole show is them. The whole fucking escort thing and prostitutes. It's because of the people they hang around with. They hang around with all these people who give them that information, and that's what they become then. Who you surround yourself with is who you become. If you surround yourself with fucking people who want you to become an escort, then fucking guess what? Now we have escorts, don't we? I mean, if you're hanging around with people who want you to become like a stripper, then you hang around with strippers, huh? Or if you have to understand something about life, I mean, hang around with yourself in your word I only. Or if you hang around with people who have the word I, like I do, and Jesus Christ, then you become more like Danny Milivojevic and Jesus Christ, mate. Or yeah. Or who you surround yourself with is who you become. But the fucking prostitutes out there and escorts are surrounding themselves around information just like that. And that's what they become. When you are what you become, where you have to understand it, you are what you eat. When if you eat that kind of information, such as an escort and prostitute does, then you have just that life, mate. You have to surround yourself around better people. Understand? I mean, you have to surround yourself around Jesus Christ the most, mate. Because Jesus Christ teaches you much better than they do in information. Because that's the crowd you need, mate. I mean, you need Danny Milivojevic and Jesus Christ in your life. Because if you hang around with us, then we fucking teach. I mean, we teach you how to never become an escort. I mean, we teach you never to become a brothel star and porn star, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, you must understand. With myself, with porn star and shit, I understand that porn star is something that follows the 10 Commandments of God. I mean, you can be a porn star and follow the 10 Commandments. But Jesus Christ shows you that pleasure is never the way. I show you also that pleasure is never the way. I never disagree with porn star. I mean, you can fucking have fucking videos of you fucking a woman and you can post it online. I mean, why not promote yourself? I mean, Jesus Christ says, yeah, I mean, go fucking promote yourself and fucking have a video and fuck this woman or whatever. But Jesus Christ shows you delayed gratification. I show you also delayed gratification as much as you can. But there's no point other than to promote yourself regardless, yeah? So promote yourself. If you fucking feel that you have to fucking create a video to fuck some woman or to fuck a man and you have a video about it, I mean, what are you going to do with it? I mean, fucking go and promote it then, for fuck's sake. And Jesus Christ says, yeah. But guess what, bro? It's much more how you feel that you understand that everything is the word I. And Jesus Christ says, I understand that. But I understand that no matter what. And if you understand this, that if you get to that point where you have to promote a porn video, then go ahead and promote it. But try to understand that it's much better to go and create yourself in an image of yourself. I mean, guess what? I mean, try to do it without pleasure. I mean, try to create an image of yourself without pleasure in your life, other than the word I. And try to delay gratification and create your life with delaying gratification. Is what we're talking about. If you have to gratify yourself, then record yourself and post it online somewhere. That you're gratified. I mean, go and record all of your gratification processes. And go record all of the actual pleasure material that you have about you and post it online somewhere and expose yourself totally doing it. Actually, now you're going to actually understand something. You're going to understand your word I here. You're going to understand the word I, and that's the best way to find your word I. So if you understand that if you're fucking a porn star, and then go and fuck a porn star or something and record yourself and show the world always. Show the world always. And then go do a public speaking speech somewhere and say, this is you fucking this woman. And I mean, yeah. I mean, go and say, this is me fucking pissing on the woman. I mean, look at me. And this is me pissing on the woman over here. I mean, yeah, I mean, piss and we. I mean, she's fucking loving my life over here. I mean, I mean, yeah. I mean, record yourself and show people and understand the word I now. I mean, look at me. I mean, this is me shitting on a little girl, for example. I mean, show people exactly what you're doing. I mean, show people the image, mate. And, who does that? I mean, show them if you do that. I mean, this is a picture of me fucking the horse. I mean, look at the video of me fucking the horse. I mean, show people. I mean, show them now. And show everybody the video. I mean, yeah, and show people the video where you may be doing something around the world, but I'm just doing the word I only. I'm never doing that. I'm doing the word I. But guess what? I mean, show show people a video of you shitting that woman's mouth or the guy's mouth. I mean, yeah. Show them fucking video. I mean, never be embarrassing about that. I mean, that's you. And that's you. I mean, that's you doing that. And yeah, that's how it is. But I'm just the word I never do that. I never do it in the first place. So there's no need for me to record a video for that. I mean, Jesus Christ never does that. I mean, Jesus Christ delays gratification and records himself in videos delaying gratification. Without other people. And where other people are, he's never trying to gratify himself with them. And he's recording himself like this with video. And recording himself with video like this, where he never has to touch the other people at all. And he's recording himself videos after videos and audios after audios and writing materials after writing materials where he never has to touch another person or an animal or a dog or anything on this world. You understand? When he touches the word I, mate. And the word I is the way. I am the way. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Or else anyway, so now you understand straight away that what you do is understand that I'm learning, I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to go and be a star, mate. I feel safe now. I feel much safer now. But I keep going this way. I understand I can jump out of the window, but I feel safe now. I feel that now, no matter what, that I find the safest option for me in every single regard, in terms of I find the safest option in every single regard to go where it's safer for me. Just like this, and I also make sure that I withdraw a weapon at people if they never make me feel safe, mate. That's it. I withdraw a weapon at them if they never make me feel safe. I say, stand back. I say, stand back. I say, I'm serious. I say, stand back. I say, if you come close, I stab you. Or guess what? I never try to go to that point. I never try to get to that point. You understand? I never try to get to that point, mate. See God saying, that's the way. I mean, understand yourself.